The Lantern Festival of Hidden Wishes. English Story Level 3. Every year, the city of Lumeria held a grand lantern festival that lit up the night sky with thousands of glowing colors. People from faraway towns traveled just to see the breathtaking display. But what most visitors didn't know was that under the bright lights and music, the festival held a secret tradition known only to a chosen few. 16-year-old Elena had heard rumors from her grandmother, who claimed some lanterns could carry real wishes if lit by the right person at the right moment. Elena always loved the festival, the warm food, the music, the crowds laughing, and especially the lantern parade. But this year felt different. She sensed something calling her, a quiet tug in her chest each time she looked at the lantern stands. As she wandered through the festival, she noticed a small wooden booth tucked between two large colorful tents. No one else seemed to look at it. The booth held only the single lantern made of white paper with golden threads woven around it. When Elena approached, the booth keeper, an elderly man with bright eyes, smiled knowingly. He told her the lantern she was staring at was a wish lantern, one of the last ones ever crafted. It didn't simply shine, it listened. Only people with unspoken wishes in their hearts could ignite it. Elena's cheeks warmed. She did have a wish, one she hadn't shared with anyone. She wanted the courage to speak her mind, to stop feeling invisible in a world full of loud voices. The old man placed the lantern in her hands. It felt warm, pulsing gently like a heartbeat. He instructed her to walk to the riverbank before midnight and light it there. Elena thanked him and hurried through the festival. Music echoed around her, fireworks burst overhead, and hundreds of lanterns floated into the dark sky like glowing stars. But none felt as alive as the one she carried. When she reached the riverbank, the moon reflected on the water's surface like a silver mirror. Elena sat near the edge, holding the lantern with trembling hands. She whispered her wish softly. At first, nothing happened. Then, a small spark formed inside the lantern, growing brighter until it filled the entire paper shape with warm gold. The light spread into the air, forming ripples across the water. Suddenly, the lantern lifted itself from her hands and floated just above her head. A gentle voice emerged from the light, telling her that courage wasn't something given, it was something unlocked. The lantern offered to show her a path. Elena nodded, and the light expanded, surrounding her in a wave of warmth. She felt memories rising, moments when she stayed silent even though she wished to speak, times when she hid her talents, days when she felt overshadowed. Then the lantern shifted its glow, showing her a new image. Herself standing confidently among her classmates, speaking boldly, helping others, creating laughter. Elena felt tears in her eyes. The lantern wasn't granting her wish, it was showing her the future she could create. The light pulsed a final time before drifting upward into the sky, joining the thousands of lanterns already floating. Elena stayed by the riverbank for a long moment, breathing deeply. She felt different, light, unburdened, and strong. The next morning, she noticed she walked with more confidence. In school, she volunteered to lead a group presentation. She spoke clearly, surprising even herself. Her classmates listened, and for the first time, she felt truly seen. Years later, the story of the wish lantern faded from public memory. But Elena never forgot. She visited the festival every year, searching quietly for others who might be carrying hidden wishes. Though she never again saw the wooden booth or the old man, she felt the lantern's warmth in her heart, guiding her forward.